Heyo everybody, Haku here with my thoughts and discussion for the newest and possibly even final, maybe, Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer. Maybe it's not the final one, maybe it is, but I feel like we have just gotten so much that if we have more, I don't even know what it could be. We have so much going on. So I'm going to leave the new Pokemon for last and first talk about some of the new features and story elements just to go ahead and blow them out of the way. We're getting a post-game thing that's some sort of battle tree where apparently, even though Alola does not yet have a Pokemon League, they are building one and we have some sort of battle tree thing. Maybe it'll be like the post-games that we had in like Black 2, White 2, and some of the others where you can fight like famous trainers from any region. We're shown Cynthia and Wally, was that his name, Wally? Oh, I don't even remember his name. It had to be the guy with the Ralts from Gen 3 from Hoenn. Either way, we're showing them, and I'm thinking there's probably other champions, Elite Four, gym leaders, whatever. Likely, maybe, possibly, who knows. But from the way they said it, teaming up and fighting against famous trainers, I think there's going to be a lot more than just those two. Possibly even like World Tournament where we could fight all of them potentially. That would be so awesome for post-game. Another great thing post-game we find out, legend battles, I guess is what they're gonna call it. But we get to fight Blue and Red, and that is so good to me because I love fighting Red at the end of the Gen 2 and Gen 4 remake Hoenn games or Hoenn Johto games. So I really like the idea of fighting them at the end. It adds yet some more really impactful post-game stuff, and I am happy for more post-game. So going on from there, I guess all I have to say is just that this game is huge. This game is incredible. This game has so much stuff. We have the Alolan forms. We have like 80 some new Pokemon I think they said we're getting. We have so much. We have a brand new type of story. We have the Aether Foundation stuff, the Team Skull stuff. We have this post-game battle tree stuff and the legend battle stuff. And who knows what else. We have the freaking island trials with the trial captains. We have the Kahuna battles. We have the 4 island guardians to try and catch. Whatever is going on with Aether's Paradise. There's just so much going down. So, yeah, this is a huge, massive game, possibly the biggest Pokemon game yet, and I freaking love it. I love that we're getting something really different and unique out of this. So, yeah, let's hope that it's just great. Let's hope it comes out amazing. So next up, we will start talking about some of the new Pokemon. First up, as far as new Pokemon go, we have got Cosmog, and Cosmog is... I can't really say what I think it is given the leaks, but I do love the design. Look how friggin' cute this thing is. Look at this little face. It almost reminds me sort of a witch from Madoka Magica, but I friggin' love this dude. And it's a psychic type. Its ability is unaware, and that's essentially all we know about it at this point. And next up, we get to learn about the other Tapus other than Tapu Koko. First up, other than Tapu Koko, we have TabuBulu. And TopOFiMe is Grass Fairy, and its ability is Grassy Surge, which creates grassy terrain, something that we've had since, last generation, Gen 6, I think. So he creates grassy terrain when he enters battle, and with his design, I actually like, at first I was like, whatever, but now I really, really love it. He may be my least favorite of the 4 Tapus, but he's still pretty incredible looking. I really like the design. And I really want to end up using the actual Pokemon. So, yeah, really, really like TabuBulu. Next up, we have TopOFiMe, the Guardian of Pony Island. And I just sort of forgot that, the TabuBulu is the Guardian of, I think it was called Ula Ula Island. And, of course, Tapu Koko is the Guardian of Melee Island. So now we're finding out the actual island names as well. So that's a whole new level of interesting thrown in on top of that. But this, again, is a design that I love. It is Water Fairy, so my prediction of it being Ghost Fairy was incorrect. And I should have been able to notice. It looks pretty mermaidish. It looks like a swordfish to me when it closes the when the shell thing closes up. So yeah, it was kind of dumb of me to think Ghost. But yeah, I was just thinking that their types would match up with the Oricorio types. But its ability is Misty Surge, which creates misty terrain, which is sort of a fairy type terrain that we've had before. It weakens dragon moves, whatever. So yeah, weakens dragon moves. I think it also stops certain effects like sleep and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. But the design, I have talked about it a little already, how it looks. I love it. It's close to being my favorite, but I still think the final one I like even more than TabuFiMe. And lastly, my favorite of the 4 Tapus, the Guardian of Akala Island, Tapu Lele, who is a psychic fairy type, and look how freaking cute this thing is. I absolutely love this design. It is friggin' adorable. Look at its freaking cute little anime eyes and its little braid looking hair and stuff. I love this design. And its ability is called Psychic Surge, I believe, which creates psychic terrain, which is actually brand new. We've never had psychic terrain before. And apparently what it does, it will likely boost psychic type moves, because I think the other terrains boost the type of move that they, the move type that they are. But I think that it will also, like the psychic terrain, I'm pretty sure it also cancels out priority moves, is what I've read. I couldn't be sure because in the trailer, from what I saw, it canceled out, what was it, Sucker Punch, which is a dark type move. So I at first thought maybe it would cancel out dark types, but no, from what I'm reading, it cancels out priorities. So we're having a lot of priority cancel thrown in this region, this generation. But either way, yep, like I said, Psychic Fairy, my favorite of the Tapu designs. And next we will get into the final evolutions for our starters for Alola. First up, we have Rowlet's final evolution, Decidueye. And Decidueye, I really, really love this design. After seeing everything we saw with the trailer and everything, all 3 of these starter designs, they are strong as hell. This is the strongest 3 starters since Hoenn, I think. I think that they're stronger than the Sinnoh starters. I think they're stronger than the Unova starters. I think they're stronger than the Kalos starters. So, don't know if people will hate that I say that or not, but I love all 3 of these designs so much. Look at how freaking cool this guy is. I love that when he pulls the little leaf vine drawstring things that the hood closes. It's such a good design. And when it comes to typing and stuff, it is Grass Ghost, which blew me away. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to just keep Grass Flying, but Grass Ghost fits in with the whole thing they did with Gen 6, where both types are effective against both types, sort of, where Dark is good against Ghost, and Fairy is good against Dark, and Ghost is good against Fairy. So, yeah, like that. But I just can't get over the design. I love it. And he also has a signature move known as Soul Shackle? Was that it? I have it written down. Hang on. Pretty sure it is Soul Shackle. Yes, it is. And that, other than doing damage, of course, prevents escape. And the reason that it is, I've seen a lot of people being like, why is it Grass Ghost? And the reason that it is Grass Ghost is because apparently it is based on the stilt owl, I believe, which is an extinct species of owl. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. Grass Ghost, not expecting it, looks badass. Only thing is, sad that we already have like a couple Grass Ghosts. We already have, Trevenant's Line and Phantom's Line, or this same thing. Trevenant's Line and Gorgeist's Line. But either way, Grass Ghost, really cool, liking the design. Let's move on to Litton's final evolution. And Litton's final evolution looks great. But seriously, if you ever wanted to train Tony the Tiger, here he is. At first, when I saw the artwork of the design way back months ago when it was leaked, I was like, whatever. Please don't be firefighting. But I had that sliver of hope. I was like, please be Fire Dark. Please be Fire Dark. Do not be firefighting. And yes, he is Fire Dark, not firefighting. Thank the Lord. So, yes, I really actually like the design a lot more now. Especially, I didn't like it as much. Even now, looking at it still like that, I'm like, eh. But seeing it in motion and the different facial expressions that it made, because facial expressions being this varied are something we haven't really seen in Pokemon games before. But like all the Pokemon Refresh stuff where it was doing the different movements and animations, and it just looked so cool. So I really need to play through the games like once with each of the starters, because I can't leave this dude out. I've got to use him at least once. Or her. Either way. You can get him either way. But either way, name's Incineroar. I don't even know if I said he was Incineroar. But Incineroar is Fire Dark, as I have said, and I love it. The only thing I don't really love about it is the name Incineroar. Because we already have a big cat-based fire type that is Pyroar. So to be Pyroar and Incineroar is a little bit too similar for my taste, but I still like it. I would like it more if Pyroar didn't ever exist, because Pyroar is a crappy Pokemon anyway. Gonna maybe get some hate for saying that as well, but I'm not a fan of Pyroar. So yeah, I am a fan of Incineroar though. Big fan. And next, or actually before we get into Popplio's Evo, he has a signature move as well, and his signature move is the Darkest Lariat, which I don't know. What typing would that be? Would it be fire? Would it be dark? Would it be fighting? I have no idea what that will actually come out as type-wise. But either way, Darkest Lariat ignores stat changes, and it's like quite a few other moves actually. But that's it for this starter evolution, and let's end with my favorite of the starters, Popplio, his final evolution. Last up for this video, we have Popplio's final evolution, the Water Fairy type Primarina, and I was hoping for Water Fairy, and Primarina delivers. I will get the one negative thing I have to say out of the way first. The one negative thing being, I do not like the name Primarina. I do think that's kind of a lame name. So, yeah, that's the one negative thing I've got to say about this. The design, I completely love. I find that I sort of like the feminine Pokemon designs more, quite often for whatever reason. But I need this Pokewaifu in my lifeu. It kind of almost reminds me of Tomoe from Fukigen no Mononoke that we watched on the channel together. But I like the little pink things at the side of its tail fin. I like the way it looks like a mermaid. It's maybe my favorite part of it are its hands. I don't know why. I like its big floppy sea lion hands. I think it's adorable. I also like the tiny little pink clown nose as well. The pearls in the hair are pretty cool. Really just designed great overall. Like the Water Fairy type combo it's got going on. And its ability is called Healing Aria or Sparkling Aria, something like that. I can't remember. I think it's Sparkling Aria. But basically what it does is it says in the trailer that it cures burns, and I see a lot of people misinterpreting this and saying, oh, what a lame ability. All it does is cure one status condition, and that's its main signature move. But no, from what I saw, it looked like it hurt that Lycanroc that it was battling. So I'm thinking it is something sort of like Wake Up Slap. I don't have anything to confirm this. I haven't looked at anything to try to confirm this. But I think it's going to be like Wake Up Slap, where, say, Wake Up Slap does pretty good damage, but it does more damage if you're asleep, though it wakes you up. I think that this is, or at least I think it does more damage if you're asleep and wakes you up. Either way, I think this will be like that, where it's going to do water-type damage to you. Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be a water-type move, not a fairy type. Even though the other two moves, Darkest Lariat could be a dark type, I think, and Soul Shackle could be a ghost type. So maybe this is a fairy type move. I'm not sure. You guys could tell me if you think it's going to be a fairy or a water type move. But either way, I think it will do damage and also do more damage if the target is burned, but it will heal the burn from them. So yeah, that's a really interesting move. It's going to be like a fairy or water type Wake Up Slap, which I'm pretty happy about. I think it's a really cool signature move if that is how it works, and the design's amazing. So either way, that's all I gotta say. Not gonna yammer on anymore about Pokewaifu for Pokewaifu. But either way, like if you did like this video. Comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this trailer, what you thought of all of these new Pokemon, new features and stuff, and what you thought of my thoughts on them all. Subscribe for more Pokemon and a ton more stuff. The channel is full of stuff. Just check out the channel, sub if you want to. It would be very much enjoyed, I think. Then I guess, yeah, follow on Twitter if you want as well. I'll try to keep you updated there on like when I post stuff, push stuff back, if I'm planning certain stuff, things like that. And that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.